See, you don't pay attention, Daniel. It's not the fact that, well, I'm watching that stuff. It's the fact that other women are watching that stuff. And it's detrimental to their brain because they're perceiving that onto the men that kind of feel worthless and weak nowadays. Don't even know they're supposed to stand up for their children, bud. Like, I don't like this kind of stuff shouldn't be filtering through people. Like, you're allowed to have your opinion. I get that, Daniel, but I think it's the devil's work through the media. You know what I mean? But hey, you tell me how's that nonsense even play? But anyways, hey, I'm going to get back to John. Johnny, remember that time, bud? Do you remember that time you said, hey, Carl, I think you're an old soul? Hey, Johnny, I think you're right. What if I'm one of the oldest souls, brother? What if I am chosen? What? What if I've been here before, Johnny? What? That sounds crazy, doesn't it? I bet you're hoping I'm crazy, bud. Do you remember that time? Nah, but I bet you remember the time you came to me with those crybaby tears, eh, bud? Remember, hey, I can't do this job no more. I can't handle it anymore. Please give me a lift truck driver job. Please. Did that happen, Johnny? Well, I'm convincing you there's no problems, but hey, just leave in the comments. Carl, you're crazy. Put your soul into it, buddy. Put your soul into it. Or am I losing mine by telling lies? You go get your buddy Jay Jameson and you can team up on me. You tell me how crazy I am. Because you remember old Jay, he was off for a bit. Things must have been going good for Jay, eh? Wonder if we could get those doctor's notes, what they would say, eh, Johnny? Hey. My patient is having extreme problems at work. Would that say that? I don't know, Johnny. But anyways, do you want to hear one of the last conversations I had with your buddy Troy Boy there? Like, this is how stupid he was. This is what he says to me. Hey, Carl, I need you to start doing your job. Now, Johnny, I never ever got to do my job there, to be honest, right, bud? I mean, was there time? And did I have to play supervisor all the time? Hey, bud, did I have to play lift truck driver all the time? Hey, bud, did I have to play shipper all the time? Well, you played these roles too, right? I mean, did you or did you not? Like, hey, Johnny, I'm trying to help you out here, brother. All I want is the truth. Can you let me know the truth? Can you let it be a real help to my mental health, bud? Because like I said, you don't understand because you've never been in the situation where you tell yourself you hate yourself and you want to die. You don't know what that's like, bud. And then to have someone lie on you just to protect what they have and not stand up to the real problem. Do you get what I'm laying down, Johnny? Like, I've already forgiven you. I forgave you a long time ago, bud. Because I've got a lot out of you. You helped build me to the man I am today. You know what I mean? You have to be pretty strong to continue with the shit that I've been through, bud. Lots of stuff you don't know about, bud. But it was a training course. What do you think? Do you think Earth is like a training course here to see if you get to live on and go to heaven? Does that kind of make sense? You know what I mean? Hey, know yourself by getting in touch with the truth, Johnny. You know what I mean? I know you're not into Jesus, but do you think the truth means something when you die? Do you think you take some karma with you? What happens when you die, Johnny? I don't know, bud. I don't know. I only know what God lets me know. I don't know everything. I'm not perfect, Johnny. I'm chosen. I'm here to learn and then teach the lessons. And you were one of my teachers. So now you need to be taught the lesson, bud. And I hope you take the lesson good, because she's going to hurt for a bit. But when you get through her, Johnny, you'll be a way better man. Let me know if I'm crazy, though. Anyways, bud, you and Jay get together and decide if the truth means anything to you. And let me know either way, because, like, I'd like to know if I'm crazy, you know what I mean? I don't like running around going, hey, I'm chosen from God. I'd rather not. I'd rather say, hey, the children are in trouble, guys. Like the WES reel. Want to sit down and watch some videos together, you know what I mean? Hey, do you think this is what we want? Like, hey, you want to do a little investigating on Bill Gates with me? Here, we'll start with this video of his wife saying, hey, they got divorced because of Epstein. He was part of it. You know what I mean, John? Makes no sense. Nobody does anything about this stuff because they're powerful. They're powerful. Like Bill Gates is a dork. Wouldn't you have to agree, Johnny? Like a real big dork. But hey, are you willing to stand up to Troy? Troy's not around now, though. But you'd have to knock Marwood because, well, hey, do you think Henry Peters is a good man? Do you think when Troy went to him and said, hey, delete every email I ever had with Carl, do you think maybe Henry should have stood up and said something? Hey, why would you want every email? But hey, Chris Wood stood by his man. Don't worry, one day I'm going to get to show everybody my Chris Wood stuff. You should see he's not a very personable person. He's very human. Not very much being, bud. It's kind of disgusting. Really. But he's a hero to me. Because without him, I wouldn't be this person I am right now. But hey, we all got to pay for our mistakes, eh, Johnny? And I just want to find out if I'm crazy or I'm a liar or what it is, bud. And I think you can help me. Would you help me, bud? You proclaimed to be my friend at one time. Would you help me? What if I am an old soul, bud? And you refuse to answer me and let me wallow in my head? That'd make things even worse. Anyways, Johnny, let me know either way, bud. Crazy, not crazy. I know this whole God thing seems strange and odd, but hey, bud, there's a whole story that goes along with it. It's quite interesting, bud. It's like a Carl Jung sort of thing, you know what I mean? The Red Book sort of, you know what I mean? But then it's cool. My story's cool. Like, even if I'm not chosen, my story is kind of cool. And I went through a lot of punishment, a lot of learning lessons, and I knew it, and I did it, and I took it so I could show the rest of humanity how humanity actually is. So we can come together and save the kids. You know what I mean, Johnny? Forget all this stupid shit. Start doing the right things. You know what I mean, Johnny? Just because you didn't do the right thing before doesn't mean you can't start doing the right thing now. And the things that you did before shouldn't matter to you. We'll get you to that place, bud. But then again, maybe I'm crazy. Let me know, brother.